Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Shesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat kripadam vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. So today's festival is called as Panihati, chida, dahi, Panihati, Danda Mahotsav. So Danda means punishment. Mahotsav means festival. Festival of punishment. Kya baat. So who got punishment? Which place we know? Panihati. It's a place name. So in this place someone got punishment. Why this punishment was given and why is it called as festival is what is the class all about. So in the altar we see the 6 personalities. They're called as the Shat Goswamis of Vrindavan. Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. So this personality called Raghunath Das Goswami, he was the one who was involved in this festival. We can say the hero of the festival. When, right from his childhood, Raghunath was always absorbed in Krishna consciousness. Always. Deep in his thought process. Always attached to Sri Sri Gaur Nitai. And when he got to know that Gauranga Mahaprabhu or Lord Chaitanya has come to a place called Shantipur, he wanted to go there. He asked his parents and his parents sent him there. Now it is described, first time parents didn't send, First time he just ran to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He didn't take permission. He just ran to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then there for 14 days or something like that he stayed. Long time. Serving the lotus feet of the Lord, seeking the mercy of the Lord. And then he was called back home. He went back home. So from Shantipur, Lord Chaitanya was going to Mathura. Shantipur, he was going to Jagannath Puri, not Mathura. He was going to Jagannath Puri. Because he just took sannyas and he had gone to Shantipur and there a big festival happened in the house of Advaitacharya. And there Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mother requested him, don't go to Mathura, don't go to Vrindavan now. Go to Jagannath Puri. If you go to Jagannath Puri and Navadvip, they're like 2 neighboring places. So people keep going and coming. So I'll get your news. So on the request of his mother, the Supreme Lord Chaitanya, he went to Jagannath Puri. Now it is so wonderful to note that this 14-year-old boy, so much of attachment to the Lord, so much of attachment. That all the time, he wanted to run away from the home and go to Jagannath Puri. I want to be with the Lord, I want to be with the Lord. That's the only mood. And it is so wonderful to note that every day he will try to run away from the home. to meet Lord Chaitanya. And one day, when Lord Chaitanya, after 4 years, so now Raghunath was around 19 years old. After 4 years, when Lord Chaitanya, he travelled from Jagannath Puri and he was supposed to go to Vrindavan. So on the way, he stopped at one place. And Raghunath got to know this. He went to his father. Look at this prayer. Such a wonderful prayer to his father. He is saying that, oh father, please allow me. Please allow me to go and meet Lord Chaitanya. If you don't allow, I will not be able to keep my life within this body. Please allow me. Please allow me. 19-year-old boy. Maybe 19-year-old boys of this world, they might say that, please give me a bike, I cannot live without it. Or I cannot live without her, I cannot live without this thing. And look at this. Therefore, they are our acharyas in the altar. So much of bhakti. And then father allowed. Okay, he said, okay, go. So he went there. And there he received the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. And it was very clear, because a lot of guards were there with Raghunath. And he wanted to be at the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. Chhodna nahi chahte the. But the Lord Chaitanya told him, give up this markata vairagya. Don't try to be a renunciant like this, like a monkey. You see, monkeys are also great renunciants. How? They don't wear clothes. They stay in forest. But they are sannyasis with lot of wives around. Jumping from one tree to another, associating with so many female monkeys. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, don't become a Markat Vairagya. And then he gave an instruction. Externally, try to do whatever is needed in material life. But internally, be very firm in Krishna consciousness. This is a very, very important lesson, I would say, for all the devotees who are working in the office, who have some responsibilities of the family. Externally, duty should be done. But internally, always the meditation should be on the Lord. That when will I be able to attain my Lord? And this was the instruction given. And guess what? Raghunath came back home and he became an amazing businessman. His father Govardhan Majumdar and his uncle Hiranya Majumdar, they were great business people. And Raghunath Das, he also joined their team. Now it is described, Bhitare Vairagya Bahire Kare Sarva Karma Dekhiyat Mata Pitara Ananditamana. Now every day he was trying to run away from the house, but now when he came back, when he started doing proper business, oh, parents were so happy. So look at him, such a wonderful boy, doing such wonderful business. Very, very happy. In this way, Raghunath, great devotee of Lord Chaitanya, externally he was acting or he was rendering various duties, but internally always meditating on when will I attain the Lord. So the uncle of Raghunath, his name is Hiranya Majumdar. So he had replaced a Muslim Chaudhry in that particular area. So this Muslim Chaudhry was collecting taxes, but then this person replaced. And this Hiranya Majumdar who is there, oh, very good. And this Hiranya Majumdar, he would collect taxes around, he was supposed to collect around 20 lakhs and 15 lakhs he's supposed to give it to the government and 5 lakhs he can keep. 5 lakhs paisa nahi, 5 lakh gold coins. So total 20 lakh gold coins he's collecting, out of which 5 he is supposed to keep and 15 he is supposed to submit. But what Hiranya was doing was, he was submitting only 12. 3 he was keeping for himself. So 12 he was submitting, 8 lakh gold coins he was keeping with himself. Now this Muslim Chaudhry already was envious of him. You took away my post. Now he got to know that he is doing this ghapla. He is doing this particular activity. And as soon as he got to know, he went to the government. He complained. He got some people, the authorities. And then he came to the house of Hiranya. But Hiranya got to know they are coming, he left. And when they came there to arrest Hiranya, no one was there, but Raghunath was there. They arrested Raghunath and took him. And every day, this Muslim Chaudhary, he'll threaten Raghunath. Tell me, where is your uncle? Where is your father? Now, he does not know where they went. And then he would describe a lot of things. If you don't tell me, then I'll kill you and this and that, and then he'll go to beat also. But looking at the wonderful face of Raghunath, he's not able to beat him. He's not able to beat him. So this went on for a good amount of time. Then Raghunath, one fine day, he told the Muslim Chaudhary, he said, see, you, my father, my uncle, all of your brothers. So brothers, sometimes they fight and they'll not talk to each other. And very soon they'll come together and they'll start playing together. So I'm sure very soon you all will come together and you'll have nice friendship. And I am the son of my father. And you're also like my father. Oh, you're such a great personality. You have learned all the scriptures. You're such a great learned personality. You are actually a saintly person standing in front of me. Now when all this was spoken, the Muslim Chaudhary, tears started flowing from his eyes. Yes, I am saintly person. You're correct, you're my son. How can I harm you? And then he said, by any means, today itself, I'll get you released from the jail. But please go and tell your uncle, 8 lakh gold coin profit he is getting. Something he should share with me also, no? Go home and arrange a meeting. And then everything will be good. And guess what? Same day, Raghunath was released. Raghunath goes home and there he arranges the meeting of the uncle, Hiranya Majumdar, and this personality, Muslim Chaudhary. And all the matter was sorted out. Very, very intelligent. Krishna Bhakta Bada Chatur. Krishna's devotees are very intelligent. How Krishna's devotees are very intelligent? Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, shloka number 10. What is that shloka? Yes. So when someone continues practicing bhakti with love and devotion, Krishna says, Dadami buddhi yogam tam, yena mam upayanti te. I will give you buddhi, I will give you intelligence. Therefore you see that devotees are busy doing devotional service. But even when there is some activity to be done in this material world, they get it done very intelligently, very smartly. How? Lord gives the intelligence. Therefore, when we practice bhakti and go deeper in bhakti, one thing is for sure, whatever is needed, Krishna will provide. Whatever is needed, Krishna will provide, including the right intelligence at the right time in that situation. Very, very important point to note. Look at Raghunath, how wonderfully he did all this. How wonderfully he came out, wonderfully settled the matter. He continued doing this business. Outside, acting as a materialist, doing his duties, internally craving, hankering to meet Lord Chaitanya. For 1 complete year he did this. After 1 year, one night, he ran away from the home. Now the security that was there, that was huge security around him before. But for this 1 year, what happened is, his father saw, anyways he has become a nice materialist, so the security guards were removed one by one. Only few were there. And Raghunath, he was not able to bear the separation from the Lord. So he ran. And his father only went and caught him and got him back. Now every day this started happening. Raghunath was running away from the home to meet Lord Chaitanya. And the guards would go and get him back. This went on and on and on. So one day, Raghunath's mother and father, they were sitting together. And Raghunath's mother gave a very intelligent idea. And the idea was, Putra Batula Haila, Ihaya Rakhaya Bandhiya, Tara pita kahe tare nirvannaya. Very beautiful. Mother is saying, we should tie him with the ropes and keep. And father is like, oh, this lady. And then he says, Indra sama Aishwarya, Stri apsara sama, Ehi saba bandhite naralike, jaramana. He said, Arey, you lady, how can a rope tie this person? How can a rope tie this person? He has got opulence like Indra. He has got a beautiful wife who is like Apsara. If that is not able to tie him, what your mere ropes will tie him? And then his father makes a very important point. Very, very instructive for all of us. Chaitanya Chandrera Kripa Haya Chei Hare. Chaitanya Chandrera Batula Kerakhite Pare. So the father is saying, Govardhan Majumdar is saying, he has received the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. He has become mad behind Lord Chaitanya. How can we keep him at home? How can we keep him at home? This madness is needed in life. This madness is needed. Anyways, in this world, everyone is mad. Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of Iskcon, in one of the lectures, he says, some court case he was talking about, and there he mentions that some person was sent, to a doctor, a psychologist or something like that. And this doctor, he gives a verdict saying that according to me, everyone in this world is mad. Only the intensity varies, that's it. And it's a fact. It's a fact. Tell me, to consider this body as self, don't you think it's madness? Everyone knows, in India at least, that we are not the body, we are spirit, soul. But still, how much people take care of this body? And how much they attach to things connected to this body? This is exactly madness. Just imagine, you get a dream at night that you have got a lottery of, say, some 10 crores or something. And then early morning, someone comes and wakes you up. And you start shouting at them, why did you wake me up? I had become Karodpati. Why did you wake me up? Don't you think that person will say, you mad fellow, get up, go take bath? This is exactly what is our case. Our entire life is like a dream. And the dream ends when we leave this body. And a new dream begins when we enter another body. And we are so serious in this dream. So very serious. This is what I'm supposed to do. This person is mine. I have to take care of this person, that person. And in this dream, we forget the ultimate goal, that is attaining Krishna. We forget that. Completely we forget. In this way, one thing that we need to understand is, everyone in this world is mad. But that madness should be directed towards Krishna, and one should become mad to attain Krishna. And this madness we can see in our acharyas. Tell me, Srila Prabhupada, 70-year-old man, crossing the ocean with 2 heart attacks, with no money, no plan, no people, no one to receive on the other side, no facility. He is going there to preach the message of Krishna consciousness. Don't you think this is madness? Don't you think this is madness? If today, if we have to go to some foreign country, the first thing that we will do is, okay, book a flight ticket, see there where you're going to stay, what we're going to eat, etc., etc. Look at this person. Nothing. He has not gone any time to West. And he's not going in flight, he's going in a ship, and that to a cargo ship, not a passenger ship. And there he has gone to that place where everyone in that entire place is doing meat eating, illicit sex, intoxication, gambling. And there he boldly says, no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication. Isn't this madness? This is madness for sure, but madness for Krishna service. Madness for Krishna service. Therefore, at least before leaving this body, we should become so mad for Krishna. So mad for Krishna. The only thing that we should be thinking about is only Krishna. One wonderful example that's coming to my mind is the the devotee whose name was Mirabai, completely mad behind Krishna. She would just dance in front of the Lord. She would sing for the pleasure of the Lord. Anyway, don't enact this at home. Don't imitate this at home. It will not work for us. She would dance entire night. Entire night she would dance for the pleasure of the Lord. To such an extent. She was in Vrindavan and then she was taken to Dwarka. And in Dwarka, when she was there in the temple of Dwarkadhish, there she hears the sound of the Lord saying, "Come, come." And Mirabai, "Yes, I am coming, yes, I am coming." And she ran into the altar and the altar doors got closed. And it is described when the altar doors were opened, only Mirabai's sari was found. She was not found. She attained Krishna. This madness is needed. This madness is needed. And here, this is what Govardhan Majumdar is saying. He is saying, Chaitanya Chandrera Batula Kerakhite Pare. Oh, this person has received Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. He has gone mad behind the Lord. How can we keep him at home, Baba? How can we keep him at home? So in this way, it went on and on. So one day, in the place called Panihati, a great personality arrived. And his name is Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. Nityananda Prabhu came there. And when Nityananda Prabhu came there, Raghunath, he thought I should go and meet Nityananda Prabhu. I should go and tell him what I want. So he went the next day to meet Nityananda Prabhu. It is described that there was a huge tree. Under that, Nityananda Prabhu was sitting. And he was surrounded by a lot of kirtaniyas around. And Nityananda Prabhu was looking as if some 1,000 suns have risen together in that particular place. He was very effulgent. Very effulgent. And Raghunath, from far he saw that Lord is sitting under a tree. From far he paid obeisance. At that time, one of the servant of Nityananda Prabhu, he said, Raghunath has come. And Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he said, "Oh, that thief, call him here, get him here." Now when this was told, Raghunath was not going near the Lord. And Lord went and caught him and then pulled him. And the Lord showered his mercy by keeping his lotus feet on the head of Raghunath Das Goswami. Oh, what a mercy, what a mercy. But here comes the question. Now his father, his uncle, they were earning so much. How many gold coins? How many gold coins? No, that they were submitting, no. 8 lakh gold coins. 5 lakh was legal, 3 lakh was illegal. 8 lakh gold coins. So he was all rich. See, I'm not talking about now recent one. I'm talking about 500 years back. Can you imagine the opulence? 8 lakh gold coins means what? That too monthly. If now someone receives 8 lakh monthly salary, not gold coins, salary, that itself is so great. 8 lakh gold coins. It means so rich he was. And to such a rich person, Nityananda Prabhu is saying, you thief, come here. Now why was he calling Nityananda Prabhu, why Nityananda Prabhu was calling Raghunath as thief? Now if I have something and without my permission you try to snatch it away from me, I'll call you as thief. Similarly, Nityananda Prabhu's treasure is the service of Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And here, Raghunath Das, he's coming. Multiple times he's trying to go to Lord Chaitanya to get engaged in service without permission of Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu therefore is calling, you are thief. It's my property. Without asking me, you want to take it away? You are thief. In this way, Nityananda Prabhu said, since you are a thief, since you have done this offense of without taking permission of mine and taking away my treasure, you will be punished. Everyone there was thinking, what punishment will Nityananda Prabhu give? And at that time, Nityananda Prabhu said, and the punishment is, You have to feed all the devotees here with chida and dahi. And Raghunath was so happy. He was so happy. Now the question comes, why only chida and dahi? Nityananda Prabhu could have told, get one gold coin and give it to all my associates here. Or give clothes to everyone. Give some gold ornaments to everyone. He's saying chida and dahi. Chipped rice. Chida means chipped rice. Do you remember any other place where chipped rice comes into the pastime? Sudama's pastime. So Sudama takes chipped rice and he goes to meet Krishna in Dwarka. And in Dwarka, looking at all that opulence, Sudama was hiding that chipped rice that he had. And Krishna, Sarvasya Cham Ridhisanya Vishnu, he is there in everyone's heart. He knows very well what is there in that cloth bag. And Krishna snatched it from Sudama because Sudama was not ready to give. Because they are sitting on the dining table and dining table is full of wonderful items with golden plates and golden bowls and spoons. And Sudama is thinking, they are serving me like this, how can I give this chipped rice? And Krishna, he snatched that cloth bag. The cloth bag was very old. So it torn apart, the chipped rice came out and Krishna takes a morsel of it and he eats. And he says that this is wonderful feast. Again second morsel he takes and he eats. Wonderful feast. Third morsel he takes and at that time Rukmini says enough. मैंने जो बनाया वो खाओ पहले. Only he didn't say that. But what was Krishna tasting? What was Krishna tasting in this? Yes, he was tasting the devotion that was there in that simple chipped rice. Therefore it is described in the Shastra very beautifully. Murkho vadati Vishnaye, dhiro vadati Vishnave, ubhayam tu samam punyam, bhavagrahi janardhana. Shri Shri Gandharvika Giridhari Sriman Mahaprabhu ki jai. So this particular shloka says that the ones who don't know how to pronounce properly Sanskrit, so they might say Vishnaya Namaha, and the ones who know how to pronounce Sanskrit, they will say Vishnave Namaha. The Lord will know whom he is calling, both the people. That's what is told here, that he is Bhavagrahi Janardhana, he accepts the bhava behind the offering. And here very easily we can understand in this pastime of Krishna and Sudama, Krishna was accepting the bhava behind the offering. And another very important thing that we understand, the second thing is, Krishna is pleased with any simple offering. When Krishna is pleased with any simple offering, another thing that we get to learn, the third thing is, even devotees are pleased with any simple offering. And here Nityananda Prabhu is telling that with this simple offering, you satisfy all the devotees, I will also be satisfied. Very important significance of chipped rice and curd or yogurt. Now as soon as he heard this, now he was a great personality. He had so many men, so many servants. So he sent his servants in different directions and got all the raw material. Now please hear how the cooking was done, how the chida dahi was made. So various ingredients were got. Yogurt was got, condensed milk, sugar, bananas, chipped rice. All this was got. And when people heard there's a festival that's going to happen, many brahmanas came from all over the place. There were few people, but now when so many people came, then Raghunath, he told his men, go and get more. So a lot of ingredients were got. Now, it is said that the ingredients in the village were got, but he felt maybe that will be short. So from other villages also ingredients were got. Some 200 to 400 earthen pots were got, small ones. And some 5 to 7 huge earthen pots were got in that place. And then the preparation started, where the hot milk was kept in these huge pots and the chipped rice was soaked in that. This was divided into two parts. One part was mixed with yogurt, with sugar, and also with banana. So this was one preparation. And the other half was again mixed with condensed milk and a special banana called champakala, sugar, ghee and camphor. This was a two wonderful preparation that was made, one mixed with yogurt, one mixed with condensed milk. And all the people who were there, everyone was ready. I don't know if they chanted Mahaprasade Govinda, but they were all ready to receive the Mahaprasad. At that time, Nityananda Prabhu, he came, he took his bath, he wore a very, very beautiful cloth. He came there, he sat under the same banyan tree. His close associates, they sat around him on the raised platform. There are other people who started sitting below the raised platform. And the crowd started increasing so much that the crowd went up till the banks of Ganga. And now there was no space. So some people started standing inside the water also. And now the pots were getting distributed. So two pots were given to everyone. 20 men were distributing these pots. So every single person was having 2 pots in the hand. In one pot, chipped rice and yogurt. Another pot, chipped rice and condensed milk. So this was given to everyone. And at that time, when all this was going on, when Nityananda Prabhu is sitting on the raised platform, there comes a very, very wonderful devotee. His name is Raghav Pandit. Now it is described in Chaitanya Charitamrita that whenever these 4 personalities will be doing certain activities, Lord Chaitanya, who was in Jagannath Puri at this point of time, he will manifest personally in that particular place in front of that individual. Who are those 4 personalities? First personality was Mother Sachi, the mother of Lord Chaitanya. Whenever Sachi Mata would cook something and offer, Lord Chaitanya would personally come and eat whatever is offered. And sometimes he would not reveal his form. Most of the time he will not reveal his form. So Sachi Mata, she would keep the plate and she put the asan for Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya would personally come and finish off all the offering. And Sachi Mata would come back and say, oh, empty plate. Oh, what has happened to me? I kept empty plate for offering. Again she'll go and get it filled and keep it again. And Lord Chaitanya would eat it again. It would go on and on and on to such an extent that Lord Chaitanya had to send one devotee from Jagannath Puri to tell Sachi Mata, I personally come and eat, Baba. Don't think that you're keeping empty plate. Second devotee was Nityananda Prabhu. Whenever Nityananda Prabhu would dance, his dance was so ecstatic, his dance was so graceful and so blissful that Lord Chaitanya would personally come to watch that. Lord Chaitanya himself is Nattabara. He himself is amazing dancer. But he personally comes to witness the dance of Nityananda Prabhu. The third person is Srivas Thakur. Whenever Kirtan would happen in the house of Srivas Thakur, Lord Chaitanya would personally come there and be present in the Kirtan. And finally, the fourth personality was Raghav Pandit. Whenever Raghav Pandit would cook something in the kitchen and offer it to Lord Chaitanya, immediately Lord Chaitanya will manifest there. Sometimes he would be visible to Raghav, sometimes he will not be visible. And he'll accept the offering that is offered by Raghav Pandit. Now this Raghav Pandit, he did offering in his home. Now when he did his offering in the home, he was sitting there, now Lord will come, now Lord will come. Gauranga and Nityananda didn't come there. He understood they are eating somewhere else. Just imagine, this is such a blissful situation of this devotee. He is confident whatever I am offering, Lord is eating. And now when the plate is just like that, it's just there in front, filled, he is confident that Lord is eating somewhere else. I should take this and go there to that particular place. He got to know that Lord is there in Panihati. He packed everything and he went there. Isko कहते हैं confidence. And there with full confidence he goes there and tells Nityananda, oh, you're sitting here? Therefore I was wondering why the bhoga offering there is lying just there in the plate. Oh Lord, please come and eat. And at that time, when he had got a lot of offering made up of ghee, he placed in front of Nityananda Prabhu. He ate and then he distributed to all the devotees around. And Nityananda Prabhu said, see, now I will not come. We have a festival here. Danda Mahotsav festival is beginning. So I will not come now. Evening I will come to your place. So evening I will surely come. Now when all this was going on, at that time Nityananda Prabhu, he tells Raghav Pandit a very nice thing. He says, Gopa jati ami baho gopa gana sange ami sukha payai pulina bhojana range. He says, oh Raghav, I'm actually a gopa. I'm actually a cowherd boy. And I like to sit on the banks of the river with all my gopa friends and enjoy my lunch. Enjoy the prasad. Basically, Nityananda Prabhu is directly telling, I am the same Balram who likes to sit with Krishna and all the other gopas and accept the lunch box. I hope everyone knows the pastime, that how all the gopas with Krishna and Balram, they'll open their lunch box on the banks of Jamuna and they would relish the entire offering that is given by their parents. And the best thing would be offered to Krishna. They will say, Krishna, this is very nice, I have tasted it. Open your mouth. We have a photo behind there. And all the gopas sitting and honoring the offering given by the parents. And the best offering to Krishna. And everyone around. Everyone has this mode that I want to offer the best thing to Krishna. This is called as Vrindavan consciousness. Vrindavan consciousness is all about keeping Krishna in the center and working for his satisfaction. Therefore, if we keep Krishna in the center of our home and work for his satisfaction, our home can also become Vrindavan. Therefore, Krishna should be the center of our life. And everything in our life should revolve around Krishna. And here, Nityananda Prabhu is openly telling, I am the same Balram. And I like to sit with all my Gopa friends and eat food on the banks of the river. Now, very nicely it is described that Nityananda Prabhu, when he came to that dais, the raised platform, he called Lord Chaitanya. Okay, mind you, we are there in which place? Panihati. That is there in West Bengal. And Jagannath Puri is in Orissa and Lord Chaitanya is in Orissa, in Jagannath Puri. And Nityananda Prabhu, look at his power. He, through his meditation, he called the Lord Chaitanya and Lord Chaitanya personally came to that place. He personally came to that place. And Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda, both of them, they're looking at all the devotees. All of them, they're having 2 pots. When Raghav Pandit came, he was also given 2 pots and made him sit. Everyone there was having 2 pots. And Nityananda Prabhu held the hand of Lord Chaitanya and they started walking in the crowd. And Nityananda Prabhu started doing something unique. He was taking from each pot one morsel of chida, dahi, and he was pushing it in the mouth of Chaitanya and he would laugh. And Lord Chaitanya would take from other pots and he would push it into the mouth of Nityananda Prabhu and he would smile. And like this they were going in the crowd and they're doing that. Many people sitting there, they're not understanding what is Nityananda Prabhu doing. Because many people sitting there, they are not able to see Lord Chaitanya personally present there. But there were few fortunate souls who were able to see Lord Chaitanya personally coming to that place. And they were relishing this entire pastime. Gauranga and Nityananda, they are going through the crowd and feeding each other. They were relishing this entire pastime. And finally both of them, they came and sat on the raised platform. And Nityananda Prabhu said, get 4 pots. 2. 4 pots. And then he kept the 4 pots in front. And then he told all the devotees there, all of you eat this chida and dahi and loudly chant, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari. Huge festival began. All the devotees, they started accepting this chida and dahi. Some were there on the raised platform with Nityananda and Gauranga. Nityananda is eating, Gauranga is eating. There were other devotees who were below. They were all eating chida and dahi. The other devotees till the banks of Ganga, they were eating chida and dahi. And there were other devotees who were there in the water with 2 pots, they were eating chida and dahi. This was the huge festival that was going on in Panihati. And in this way, this entire festival started in that particular place. In village, the news spreads very fast. So the news of this festival spread to the neighboring villages. And the shopkeepers got to know, oh, a huge festival is happening. The shopkeepers got their ingredients, various groceries to sell. And when they came there, Raghunath purchased everything. And then he purchased everything, and 2 pots were given to each shopkeeper who came there. In this way, this chida dahi, it went on and on and on. And everyone was relishing. Everyone was relishing. Just imagine, this is such a wonderful pastime where all the devotees and the Lord, they are so satisfied accepting the simple offering given by this great devotee Raghunath Das Goswami. So we don't need a huge grand offering to please the Lord. We need not do some Herculean task to please the Lord. The only thing is that desire should be there to please the Lord, that bhava should be there to please the Lord. Even a simple offering will please the Lord. Therefore Krishna repeats again and again in Bhagavad Gita and other places, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktya uparitam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Patram pushpam phalam, water. And then he says, Oyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktya uparitam ashnami prayatatmanaha. 3 times this word bhakti comes. 2 times directly, 1 time indirectly. And Lord is saying, anyone who offers with love and devotion, I accept. And Raghunath's love and devotion, I don't think I need to describe again. His love and devotion was so great that Lord personally came there to accept. And now when Nityananda and Gauranga, they had from the 4 pots, remnants of that, Nityananda Prabhu gave it to Raghunath Das Goswami. Can you imagine getting the direct remnants of Gauranga and Nityananda? Srila Prabhupada said that whenever we do bhoga offering, we should have this firm faith that Sri Sri Gaur Nitai are personally accepting that offering. And they do that. Through their glance, they accept the offering. And they purify it and give us the remnants so that we can take that and purify ourselves. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada said, have complete faith that whenever you offer with love and devotion to the Lord, Lord accepts. So after Raghunath Das Goswami received these remnants, what do you think he might have done? He was so happy he had it himself, he distributed to all the devotees. ऐसा नहीं कि चारों pot मेरा है, नहीं दूंगा किसी को. He ate, he distributed. This is the quality of a devotee. He distributes, and while distributing prasad, they relish even more. And he distributed to everyone. Now Nityananda Prabhu went, before that, when this everything was done, at that time a Brahmana got flower garlands and put it around the neck of Nityananda Prabhu. Sandalwood pulp was put on his forehead and other parts of the body. Betel nut was offered to the Lord. Lord can take, we cannot take. And then Lord was chewing the betel nut. He was smiling, glancing on everyone. And he personally took the other flower garlands and he was offering to all the other devotees. Personally, can you imagine? Lord Nityananda Prabhu is going and offering it to all the devotees and smearing the sandalwood pulp to everyone, personally. So this was in the morning time till the late afternoon or something like that. Then Nityananda Prabhu, as promised to one devotee, I'll come to your place. Who was that devotee? Raghav Pandit. So since he promised I'll come, so in the evening he got ready, he went to Raghav Pandit's house. His followers also went with him. So many other devotees were already there in that place. Shri Shri Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. And there began a tumultuous kirtan. Everyone started doing wonderful kirtan. Nityananda Prabhu personally induced everyone to dance. And then Nityananda Prabhu personally started dancing. When Nityananda Prabhu started dancing and jumping in ecstasy, tell me what would have happened? Amazing. Yes. Lord Chaitanya personally came there to see the dance of Nityananda Prabhu. He's standing and witnessing the dance. Few devotees, they were able to see Lord Chaitanya. Many were not able to see. But all of them they were able to see Lord Nityananda Prabhu's dance. And after dancing, Nityananda Prabhu rested for some time. And Raghav Pandit, he called Nityananda Prabhu that please come and honor the offering that is given, that is offered here. So Nityananda Prabhu, he sat, and there was a place made for Lord Chaitanya also. And in front of the eyes of Raghav Pandit, Lord Chaitanya personally comes there and sits to accept the offering. And Raghav Pandit was so ecstatic. He got the plates, he kept it in front of them. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who is a wonderful cook, he describes in Chaitanya Charitamrita what were the items that were placed in front of their lordships. A lot of items were placed, made up of with pure ghee, huge quantity of rice, some cakes were made, some sweets were made, lot of vegetables were offered. And both Gauranga and Nityananda, they were eating whatever was offered. Personally they were eating. Raghav Pandit is witnessing. So we have Gaurnita here. Just imagine you offer bhoga to them and they both sit down, and instead of having hands up, they'll start putting their hands in the plate and start eating. So blissful, so blissful. In fact, as we advance in bhakti, such pastimes can happen with us also. The only thing that is needed is intense devotional service. Now the Lord is also very scared. If I put my hand down, maybe everyone will start taking photos and put it in social media or whatever. Lord is also scared maybe because of our contaminated situation as of now. But as we get purified, Lord will be more than happy to personally reciprocate with the devotee. Personally reciprocate. Even today, I'm talking about now, even today, in the present today, there are devotees all around the world and so many Iskcon temples, connected to Iskcon temples, where the deities are personally reciprocating with them. I was hearing about one devotee in one place. So that devotee is worshipping Gaur Nitai, and their Gaur Nitai, so they are some 10 inch or 12 inch, and every year they are growing in size. And these deities are so special that they come in the dream of this devotee and they tell the devotee who is going to come the next day. And it so happened, multiple times it has happened. And also there are places where the lordships personally come and tell what they want to eat the next day. So a great devotee, His Grace Aindra Prabhu, Prabhupada disciple, he has his personal deities called Nitai Sachisuta, the Gauranga and Nityananda. They are huge, huge size. Their hands are like this, one hand down and one hand up. So they came in the dream of Aindra Prabhu and they said, see, we understand you are a renunciant, because Aindra Prabhu was a renunciant. So what Aindra Prabhu would do is, he would go to the market and beg for some vegetables and fruits, and he'll cut that and offer every day. It was winter time. So the lordships came in the dream of Nityananda Prabhu to tell, see, it's winter time going on. Fruits and vegetables you're offering. Offer us some nice crispy chips with chili powder on the top. And some more things happened after that. So in this way, Lord personally reciprocates with the devotees. The only thing that is needed is bhakti. Only thing that is needed is this. And if the devotee purifies oneself by chanting every day, intensely calling out to the Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Regularly hearing about the glories of the Lord, regularly serving the Lord, that day will not be too far when such reciprocations will happen with us also. But you know what? When such reciprocations will happen with us, in that purified state, we will not share it with anyone. Because the devotee keeps it very confidential. Because it is his own personal thing. Abhi galti se kuch ho jata hai, to we go and tell everyone, you know what happened? My deities did this with me. Unke haath se phool niche gira. my bhakti. And say some other devotee who's very practical, he might say, not your bhakti, bhakti of the fan. That is the state of existence of ours. As of now, it's contaminated, but when we get purified, their lordships will be very happy to reciprocate with us. And you know what? Each and every devotee should be greedy for this. That when will that day come and Lord will personally come and tell me what he wants to eat. And when that happens, don't you think we'll cook with so much of eagerness? So on that day, we'll not cook for ourselves and our family members. We'll just cook for them. We'll just cook for them. So every devotee should be greedy for this. And with that greed, a devotee should practice devotional service. Therefore, Srila Rupa Goswami says, Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita Matihi. He is saying that Krishna Bhakti should be done very nicely. And how it should be done? And he says that it should be done with laulyam. It should be done with greed. And this laulyam is the only price that a devotee is supposed to pay to advance in devotional service. Tatra mulyam mekalam. This is the only mulya that we are supposed to pay, the greed, to get these higher aspects of Krishna consciousness. And here we see Raghav Pandit is serving, and personally Gauranga and Nityananda are sitting and they are accepting whatever Raghav Pandit is offering. Other devotees also sat and they were also served. So some devotees called Raghunath. They say, Raghunath, you also come, please sit. And at that time Raghav Pandit said, no, he'll take later. He'll take later. So now everything was done, so prasad was served and their lordships, they ate very nicely, remnants was there in the plate. All the devotees ate to their full satisfaction. And Nityananda Prabhu left. At that time, Raghav Pandit, he calls Raghunath Das Goswami. And he gives that plate full of remnants of Gauranga and Nityananda to him. And he says, here is the offering of, here is the prasad, personally accepted by Gauranga and Nityananda. By accepting this, all your material bondage will be completely removed. You'll be successful in attaining the lotus feet of the lordships. And Raghunath Das Goswami, he's so happy. He's so happy. ऐसा नहीं था कि प्रसाद कम था तो बोला तुम बाद में लो प्रसाद. Because Raghav Pandit wanted to offer the best to Raghunath Das Goswami, so he said, okay, you wait. I'll give you the best thing at the end. So in this way, this entire festival, that entire day was spent. Morning, it was there in Panihati, and in the evening, it was there in the house of Raghav Pandit. And very beautifully, the entire festival got celebrated. Raghunath Das Goswami, after serving so wonderfully, next day morning, he goes to meet Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is sitting under the same tree with all his associates. And there, Raghunath Das Goswami, now he's not very far, he came very close, he paid obeisance to Nityananda Prabhu. And through Raghav Pandit, he started offering prayers. Let me tell you, these prayers are so intense, so condensed, and so imbued with love and devotion, that if we can also imbibe these prayers in our life, we will advance in devotional service. You want to hear what he prayed? He said, Adhama pamara moi hina jiva dhama mora ichha hai pana chaitanya charana. Raghunath Das Goswami is saying, Oh Lord, oh Nityananda, I'm Adhama, I'm the most fallen. Who is saying this? The same personality who has fed the Supreme Lords. He is saying, I'm the most fallen. Adhama. Pamara, I'm the most sinful person. Hina, I'm the most condemned person. Jivadhama, I'm the lowest among all the living entities. Can we also resonate with this? The day when we can nicely describe our fallen state, that is the day when we start advancing in spiritual life. We are fallen, but we don't accept that we are fallen. When we go in front of the lordships and express ourselves that this is how fallen I am, please shower your mercy, then the mercy will flow. Because they are called as Patita Pavan. Patita Pavan means deliverer of Patita, the fallen people. They are Patita Pavan. So the day when we realize that we are patita, they are ready to deliver all of us. But the problem with us is we don't accept that we are patita. Then the Lordships will say, see, we are patita pavan and you are not patita. How can we show our mercy? Hare Krishna, we are going. As simple as that. So if Raghunath Das Goswami can say that he is fallen, then where are we, Baba, in comparison to him? And sometimes there are devotees who are extreme, to the other extreme. There are some who will say that, no, I am not fallen. There are others who say, I am so sinful, I am so fallen that even Lordships cannot deliver me. But the balanced mood that Raghunath Das Goswami is saying here is Adama, Pamara, Mui, Hina, Jiva, Dhama. But Mora Ichha Hai Pana Chaitanya Paya Chaitanya Charana. Even when I am so fallen, oh Lord Nityananda, I have got an intense desire in my heart. I want to attain the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. Please bless me. This should be the intense desire of a devotee. We all know we are fallen, we are sinful. Tell me, what is the proof that we are fallen and sinful? As simple as that. We have taken birth in Kali Yuga and we celebrate. Happy birthday to you. This is the proof that we are sinful and fallen. If we would have been pure, we would have been in Golok Vrindavan, no? Why are we here then? Why are we here? Obviously, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we are fortunate that we are sitting in a temple and we are hearing Krishna Katha. But still, when we talk about our own individual qualification, we don't have any qualification. And here very nicely is saying that even when I am not qualified, I have this intense desire. And that intense desire is, I want to attain your lotus feet, O Lord. I want to attain the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. And that's what even Narottam Das Thakur says. Radha Krishna Pranamo Jugal Kishore Jivane Marane Gati Ara Nahi More. What I want to attain is eternal service of Radha and Krishna. This is the desire of a sincere devotee. When a devotee is asked, what do you want? Devotee starts saying, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. Any shloka for this? Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam, va jagadisha kamaye, mama janmani, janmanishware, bhavatad bhakti rahitu kitvai. I don't want wealth, na dhanam. I don't want followers. I don't want subscribers on YouTube and likes on my videos. Instagram, whatever, you all know it better. Yes. I don't want beautiful partners for myself. I don't want any pious courageous of any fruitive activities. I just want your service, O Lord, lifetime after lifetime. Bas mujhe aur kuch nahi chahiye. A great personality was there in the body of a demon, and his name is, in Bhagavatam, Vritrasura. Vritrasura, a demon, is fighting with Indra. And when Vritrasura is about to leave his body, he offers a prayer. That prayer is so intense. The last 4 shlokas of that particular chapter, so intense. And in one such prayer he is saying, Na kaprashtham na cha parameshtham na sarva bhaumam na rasadhipatyam na yoga siddhira punarbhavam va samanjasatva virahaya kangshe. So when he is leaving the body, Lord might ask, you want to go to heaven? Na naka. I don't want to go to heaven. Oh, you want to go above heaven? Brahmaloka. Na parameshtham. I don't want that also. Then the Lord is asking, oh, you want to become the king of this planet? Na sarvabhaumam. Okay, you want to become the king of the entire lower planetary system? Na rasadhipatyam. I don't want. Okay, you want some yogic siddhis, you want to sit and fly? You want to become smaller than the smallest, bigger than the biggest? Na yoga siddhi. Oh, you want liberation, you want to merge in Brahmajyoti? Apunar bhavam, I don't want that. Are Baba, what do you want? What do you... Oh Lord, I don't want anything that will take me away from your lotus feet. I just want you, oh Lord, I just want you. This is the mood of a devotee. And this is what Raghunath Das Goswami's mood is. I am very, very fallen, but I want to attain the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. He continues and he says, Vamana haya jena chanda dhari bare chhaya aneka jatana kaino tate kabo siddhanaya. He's saying that, oh Lord, oh Nityananda Prabhu, I'm like a dwarf, a batu, dwarf. And I was trying my best to jump and catch the moon. But all the time I was unsuccessful. Never I attained perfection. Never I was able to catch the moon. And then he makes a very important thing and he says, Tumhara kripa vina keha chaitanya na paya, tumhi kripa kaile tare adhameha paya. But oh Nityananda Prabhu, I have got one great hope. If you shower your mercy onto me, for sure I will attain. A adhama like me can attain the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. And while offering this prayer, he says, Ayogya moi nivedana karite kari bhaya, more Chaitanya deha gosai haya sadaya. He's saying, oh Lord, even to offer this prayer that I want to attain Lord Chaitanya, I am feeling very fearful because I am not qualified. But you please shower your mercy onto me, and by your mercy, surely I will be able to attain the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. And finally, Raghunath Das Goswami, with all humility, paying dandavats to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he says, Mora mathe pada dhari karah prasada, nirvigne Chaitanya paya kara ashirvada. Oh Nityananda Prabhu, please keep your lotus feet on my head. And please bless me that without any obstacle, may I attain the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. And at that time, Nityananda Prabhu, he started addressing all the devotees around. Hear this what Nityananda Prabhu says. Nityananda Prabhu, looking at Raghunath, he said, This Raghunath, do you all know this Raghunath? He's so rich. His opulence is compared to that of Indra. But he's not even attached a bit to all this opulence, all this materialistic opulence. And then he says, Krishna pada padma gandha jai jana paya brahma loka adi sukha tare nahi bhaya. Very beautifully Nityananda Prabhu is saying, that devotee who has smelled the fragrance coming from the lotus feet of Krishna, that devotee will not be attached to anything of this material world. And here is an example. That is Raghunath. And Lord Nityananda Prabhu started telling Raghunath Das Goswami, oh Raghunath, you know what? When you offered this chida dahi to all the devotees, Lord Chaitanya personally manifested from Jagannath Puri to this place and he accepted your offering. He accepted the offering even at the house of Raghav Pandit. And then he makes a very important statement, be rest assured. Now without any obstacle, very soon you are going to attain the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. Very soon this is going to happen. And all the other devotees were standing there. They were so happy hearing this. They all started chanting, Hari Hari, Hari Hari, Hari Hari. In this way, Nityananda Prabhu, so very wonderfully, in the pretext of giving punishment to Raghunath Das Goswami, he gave an opportunity to Raghunath Das Goswami. See, Nityananda Prabhu instructed him, feed chida dahi. Nityananda Prabhu got Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He took the chida dahi and fed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and made Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to shower mercy on Raghunath Das Goswami. This is what Guru does. Guru will do everything. The disciple is just supposed to follow the instruction given by the Guru. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada is our spiritual master. And he is very clear. He has given us instructions. Chant 16 rounds minimum. Attentive rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Read my books, distribute my books. Follow these 4 regulative principles of no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication. And stay in Iskcon, serve in Iskcon. And he made it very emphatic that by doing all this, you will attain the ultimate destination, ultimate perfection. Now when our spiritual master is saying this, can't we do that as Raghunath Das Goswami did? So as Prabhupada has given his instruction, he will appeal to the Lord that please give energy, please give strength and inspiration to the devotee. With Krishna Shakti vina nahi tar pravartan, because without Krishna's mercy we cannot do bhakti. He will appeal to them, and through their mercy we'll be able to do bhakti. And then he will go and recommend that, see how wonderfully this devotee is doing bhakti. Oh Lord, please accept him. And Lord will accept us as an offering given by Srila Prabhupada. Therefore I always say, that say when Prabhupada is offering us at the lotus feet of the Lord, if we have purified nicely, if we have become wonderful devotees, Prabhupada will also be very pleased to offer us at the lotus feet of the Lordships. And Lordships will be very pleased to take us back home, back to Godhead. Therefore, the entire endeavor that a devotee has in life is, somehow or the other I have to purify myself, become intense in devotional service, and attain that highest state of existence that is Krishna Prem. And always have this thing in the mind that the goal of my life is just to attain eternal service of Radha and Krishna and nothing else. With this mode, when a devotee does his devotional service, time is just separating. Everything is going to happen, just time is separating. When such blessings were given to by Nityananda Prabhu to Raghunath, in a very short time, Raghunath Das Goswami, he went to Jagannath Puri and he became a close associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Lord Chaitanya personally, he gave his own worshipable deities. He gave a Govardhan Shila and Gunjamala to Raghunath. And he instructed Raghunath, you worship them. Now, if Lord is personally giving those wonderful Giriraj Shila, which he has himself worshipped for 3 years, to someone, you can imagine how close and how dear Raghunath Das Goswami will be to that person, to the Lordships. This all happened because Nityananda Prabhu showered mercy. So this is Panihati, chida, dahi, danda mahotsav. So this happened in Panihati, and chida dahi was fed to everyone. Feeding chida dahi was a punishment given, and it was a festival because devotees were there around, Gauranga and Nityananda were there, and they all relished the entire offering that was given. And it was a festival because this particular event brought Raghunath Das Goswami close to the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Panihati chida dahi danda mahotsav ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any questions anyone has? You can ask. Don't ask me if you're getting chida dahi today. Okay, no questions. So let's end.
Hare Krishna. That's so nice.